Dude, I've crashed so many race cars in my day I can't even count. It's well over 100 significant crashes probably between practice and real life races. I'm here to tell you there's nothing more embarrassing than when you wreck and involve a teammate, or if you wreck on the first lap, which unfortunately I have done both of those. Especially when I first started, man. I'm here to tell you some funny stories. So when I first started, I had to make like a very crucial decision in my childhood because I was really good at baseball and I really loved baseball. And at 12 years old is the age cap for Little League in Portsmouth. So that being said, the next league was Babe Ruth or Cal Ripken, one of the other, but I'm pretty sure it's Babe Ruth League. Or you could try to go and play for the Mavericks, which was a big deal. Hopefully, that's like amateur, semi pro baseball. Or at the age of 12, I was allowed to start racing with my dad in Maine and Wisconsin. Of course, I'm going to drive the fucking race car with my dad. That's like, who wouldn't? What kid's not going to do that? And even if I didn't want to do that, that was the deal. I wasn't going to be the kid buying baseball bats while there was a race car in the front yard with my name on it, just waiting for me to grow a pair of cojones and hop in and wheel it. So we started, it was the first competitive race I was in was the truck division. It's a four-cylinder truck division. I had at the time a Toyota, and I had a 22 RE motor, all fucking clapped out, dude. Like, the motor was something. It was a winning truck, proven to be a championship winning truck, and it was safe. That's why my dad got it for me. But I was so young that even though I could drive a standard transmission, like a stick shift, I wasn't confident enough in not missing gears. Because, you know, if you miss a gear, that's crucial. And you look dumb and it's embarrassing. And we're going to get into that. Anyways, so this truck was nice. It was already a proven truck. I hop in it and I'm doing pretty good in it, considering I didn't know much. I was finishing a lot of races, but when it came to being competitive, it was hard because everybody else that had a manual transmission had better gears. So the gear ratio, meaning how fast the RPMs the motor will turn, is they were always better if you could run it in second gear with a manual transmission. We're not going to go into the whole mechanic side of that, but that's what it is. So I was complaining about my dad that I was comfortable in the truck and I was ready to actually go out and be competitive, but there wasn't that much oomph there. So my dad's like, I tell you what, start in the back of the pack the next race. Slag back before they throw the green flag. And when you see they're getting ready to throw the green flag, nail it. That way, by the time you come for the finish line, you're already going faster than everybody else. You just got to be able to pass them and not wreck. So I fucking yeehawed it and sent it on the way. Wide open down the back stretch, left a big gap. As soon as they threw the green flag, I was doing like 60. Everybody else is doing 25, just getting started. But I had like 14 trucks to navigate through, trying to bob and weave, and I'm just a fat fuck behind the wheel, dude. It was crazy. And I'm fucking bouncing off. I bounced off my dad. I bounced off my stepmom, which was also racing at the time. And that's a whole other story, but I'm sideways and I'm just fucking hauling the mail, son. I'm sending it, and in my head, I'm fucking like, whoa, dude, I could actually fucking get a top 3 here. Granted, this is the second lap. This is the immature part of me being a little too young and not knowing the sport completely before hopping in, because I never let up. And again, one more lap of doing that. Next thing I know, I spun out on the outside and T-boned another dude, and we both went into the wall doing probably like 70 to 80 miles per hour, and to a complete stop into a concrete wall. Both trucks completely totaled. Thank God neither of us were hurt. But that was the first time I ever really got my fucking bell rung either. That shit was crazy. And I was proud for how stupid this is. Like, I did good. Before I totaled that guy, I passed a lot of people. Nah, That's not how it goes. As soon as the race finished, and I was waiting on my dad and them to come back, oh man, he chewed my ass out because that's not how you conduct yourself. People could have got hurt, so on and so forth. This is where it gets interesting. So me and him go at it, and I had to take like 2 weeks off from racing because I totaled my truck. So now my dad has to go find a fucking truck and build it. And all this shit takes time and money. And I'm just going to school, fucking off, living my life, doing whatever I want to do pretty much. Fucking being a kid, a little bit arrogant, but that's what I was doing. And next thing you know, he buys another truck, and now I have to help build it, which is cool. You know, again, I get to spend time with my dad, and fucking, this is badass. I'm leaving school, going to the shop with my dad, and fucking building my own race truck. This is dope. And it was. This time, he got the twin truck of his, which was just an old Nissan. It was 86 Nissan 4-cylinder pickup. And we matched parts, specialty parts, even the parts that were technically not allowed, the cheating parts that made my dad's truck so damn fast, he gave to me. Now, this shit was serious business. This meant now I have a manual transmission. So I'm nervous. It's like I'm brand new all over again. New truck, more power than I've had, and I have to worry about shifting. Oh my goodness, there's nothing more embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen, than fucking up the first lap takeoff shift from second to third. And a lot of people were going from second to fifth. And was not terrible, but it was bad enough. You know, you were going to lose the whole shot for sure. My issue was I was so paranoid about going from second gear up over into fifth. Instead of just going second to third, I would cut it too hard to the left. I would go second gear right up into first gear. Fucking wide open coming to the green flag. And as soon as I let off the clutch, of course, fucking tires lock up, spin out, we're blowing rear ends. Embarrassing. And it took me a while to get that down. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because eventually I did get it down, and I won my very first race in that truck. The week after I had wrecked it. This is the interesting part. I got cocky after I started winning and coming in the top 3, top 5 all the time in that truck. And there was races I was beating my dad, and I was beating all of our team. I was really cocky, and I was getting sponsorship and really cool stuff, right? And so the cockiness made ease the nerves, right? That's a big issue because those nerves are survival instincts. You can't not have those nerves because that's how you become complacent and you make huge mistakes. And again, safety concern, and you don't want to total this brand new truck. Don't do it. I did multiple times. So now I'm complacent and I think I'm this fucking hoorah, big shot, fucking I'm the badass kid. I'm 14 years old winning races against grown adults all over the New England. That's what's up. You know, it was cool until I started fucking up. Here we are, Wiscasset Speedway, 2007, I think. 2007 or 2008. And the truck division is popping. And my dad is a huge part of that. We fielded like 6 or 7 trucks out of a 20 to 22 truck field. At the time, 6 or 7 was under my dad, Badapple Motorsports. And Badapple, baby, you already know. But this is a big race. You know, it's like 5 to 10 grand to win. For our division was serious. 50 lap race, which we never get 50 laps. Normally it's 25. Very good. And we're all lined up. So I got my dad to the left of me. My dad on the inside. I'm outside of him. My stepmom behind my dad. And our teammate, Rick Sororis, we call him the potato, right behind me. And we already have a plan that my dad and Jessica are going to go. I file in behind them, and the potato files in behind me. And we start picking people off. We have 50 laps. the top five is gonna be Badapple. That's the plan, and that we were ready for it. Right? I'm the only ass fuck that thought I was somebody because my truck was fast at Wiscasset. So if this plan worked, I had a good shot of winning the race and beating my dad again and winning this money. The plan would have worked just fine, but I got cocky and complacent. Here we come to the green flag, wide open, coming out of turn four. Green flag waves. Here we go. The stadium's rumbling. Everybody's on edge. It's a big race. All the trucks are coming. Wham! You can hear people hitting their shift. Bam, bam, bam. Everybody's on the money. I hold mine in second gear trying to tack it up, man. In my head, I'm not hitting my gear until we go into the turn. By that time, my dad should have cleared me, and I can hit third gear and fucking be on the ass. Yeah, would have worked fine. Would have worked absolutely fine. I was confident in it, but I fucking missed the shift. I went from second into first, dumped the clutch, and I'm going to bang into the turn like I mean business, because I did. And the fucking tires lopped up. I did a complete 180 on the money, and who's right behind me, my teammate, the potato. Smash head on, totaled both trucks. First turn, first lap of the biggest race that I had ever been in. And I can't tell you how embarrassing it was to sit there after I came to realization what the fuck just happened. And I'm looking at my teammate through the windshield, and he's fucking slamming his steering wheel, and he's throwing a hissy fit, and he's pissed, which rightfully so. He had spent a lot of time and money on this project, and his truck wasn't always the best. And in that race, he was actually had a good chance of coming in the top three or even maybe winning if he got lucky. The potato never had much luck. He would always get tricky, but so didn't I. But anyway, my dad went on to win the race, which is the bonus part of that story, and this is true. I just have to fact check if it was 2007 or 2008. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time, man, and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. This is Mike Anderson, 603 tuning in. Badapple Motorsports, baby. Let's go. Love y'all.